Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Moonlit Arcana, Soul Contract card deck today. And before I even pull the first card, I want to say something. If you have been questioning lately whether what you feel for this person is real, whether the love you have been holding onto through everything that has happened between the two of you actually means anything, whether any of it is going somewhere, stay right here. Because this deck pulled something today that I think you genuinely need to hear. As always, collective reading. Take what belongs to you and let the rest go. Setting the intention now. Let us see what is coming in for this love reading today, please. First card coming out. Ripples of Love. And this is where we are starting today. Your love creates ripples that touch others, spreading healing and deepening connections. That is what this card says, and I want you to really hear that in the context of your specific situations, because for many of you watching, the love you have for this person has not been going anywhere obvious. There has been silence, distance, maybe confusion about where things stand, and in that silence, it can start to feel like your love is just sitting there, going nowhere, doing nothing. Ripples of Love is the first card out today, and it is directly challenging that feeling. What I am getting from this card is that the love you carry for this person, the love you have held onto even when it was not being reflected back in the way you needed, that love has not been sitting still. It has been moving quietly, invisibly in ways you cannot track or measure. A ripple does not ask for permission before it travels. It does not wait for conditions to be right. It moves because that is the nature of what it is. And what this card is telling the collective is that the love between you and your person has been doing exactly that. Moving through the energetic space between you, landing on them, shifting something in them, even in the periods when everything on the surface looked frozen. Trust that your love is making a powerful impact, soul connection, healing resonance. This card is not asking you to do more or push harder. It is asking you to trust what is already in motion. Your person has been feeling the ripples of what you carry for them. They may not have named it, they may not have reached out yet, but something in them has been responding to it this entire time. Let me pull the second card and see what else is coming through. Stellar Weaver. Right after Ripples of Love. And this combination is telling me something very specific about the bigger picture of what is happening with this connection. Like stars intertwined, your choices are shaping the cosmic tapestry of the future. Destiny, weaving, starry guidance. And what Stellar Weaver is saying, landing right here, right after a card that told you your love has already been creating impact, is that this connection is not random. The two of you did not find each other by accident. The intensity of what you feel, the way this person stays in your mind and your heart, no matter what logic tells you, the fact that you are here right now looking for clarity on this, none of that is accidental. Stellar Weaver is the soul contract deck doing what it does best, which is pulling back the curtain on what was agreed to before either of you arrived here. What I am picking up from this card for the collective is that many of you have been treating this connection like a problem to solve. Like if you could just figure out the right thing to say, or the right amount of time to wait, or the right move to make, it would finally click into place. And Stellar Weaver is gently but clearly saying, no, this is bigger than strategy. The choices that are shaping what comes next between you and your person are not all happening in the 3D space of texts and conversations and who reaches out first. Some of them are happening at a level you do not have full visibility into yet. Your role in the weaving is not to control the pattern. It is to keep showing up as yourself, fully, authentically, and trust that the threads are going where they are meant to go. But there is more coming in. Let me pull the third card, Break Free. And this card landing third in this reading is the one I want to spend the most time with, because it is the most personal message the deck has pulled today. Break free from old frameworks and boundaries. Let your soul shine without restraint. Transcend limits, soul expansion, inner strength. Here is what I'm getting from Break Free in the context of everything that came before it. Ripples of Love said, your love has been creating impact. Stellar Weaver said this connection is part of something bigger that is being woven. And now Break Free is coming in and asking, but are you actually showing up to this connection as your full self? Or have you been making yourself smaller inside it? Because what I am seeing for a lot of the collective right now is a specific kind of self-editing that happens in twin flame and deep soul connections. You pull back a little because you do not want to seem too much. You soften what you actually feel because the last time you were fully open, it did not land the way you hoped. You wait for them to set the tone before you allow yourself to fully respond. You have been operating inside a framework, an idea of how you are supposed to behave in this situation that has nothing to do with who you actually are. Break Free is not asking you to chase this person or make a dramatic move. It is asking you to stop performing a contained version of yourself and start letting the real version of you, the one that loves deeply and feels everything and does not apologize for the intensity of what they carry, actually exist in this connection. Because here is the thing, the ripples that card 1 talked about, the most powerful ones come from you when you are most fully yourself. The tapestry that Stellar Weaver talked about, it needs the authentic thread of who you are, not the edited version. Your person fell into this connection with you, not a smaller version of you. You. Let me pull the final card and see how this reading closes out. Dance of the Galaxy. And this is a beautiful card to land at the end of this reading. Beautiful and very specific. Dance with the galaxy's rhythm. Feel the universe pulse and let it guide your soul's melody. Fluidity. Cosmic rhythm. Soulful expression. After Break Free asked you to stop shrinking yourself, Dance of the Galaxy comes in and shows you what the other side of that actually looks like. It looks like this. You, moving in full alignment with what you feel, not fighting the timing, not forcing the outcome, not gripping so tightly to how this is supposed to unfold that you miss the actual music of it. Dance of the Galaxy is the most fluid energy of all 4 cards today. It is not about effort. It is about attunement. What this card is saying to the collective in the context of this love situation is that the connection between you and your person has its own rhythm. And that rhythm, even when it has felt painfully slow, even when the silence has gone on longer than you could stand, has not been random. It has been the universe choreographing something, and Dance of the Galaxy is asking you to feel that, to actually feel the pulse of this connection underneath all the noise of the surface situation and trust that it is still moving, still alive, still heading somewhere. For your person, this card is telling us they are in a process of their own right now, their own dance, their own process of finding alignment. And when two people who are genuinely connected both find their own rhythms separately, what happens when they come back together is something entirely different from what they had before. Something more honest, more open, more real. These 4 cards today, Ripples of Love, Stellar Weaver, Break Free, Dance of the Galaxy, are all pointing at the same thing from 4 different directions. Your love is real and it is already doing something. This connection is written in something bigger than circumstance. You have been playing small inside it, and it is time to stop. And the timing of all of this has a rhythm to it that is worth trusting. That is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me at Moonlit Arcana. I hope something in these 4 cards gave you something solid to hold on to today. Not just hope, but actual understanding of where you are and what is happening with this connection. If a card landed for you, drop it in the comments and tell me why. I read every single one and I genuinely love hearing from you. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Moonlit Arcana if these readings keep finding you at the right time. It means everything, and it helps this community grow. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a beautiful day, everyone.